Hello, Natchez. I'm Dan Gibson. I'm your mayor, and we are honored to come to you here today, live actually, from our beautiful depot building that everyone for many years has loved and cherished here on Broadway Street. We are excited that we are now one step closer to having our new downtown visitor center right here at the depot. Thanks to a lot of hard work, and we have Mark Carter here with Wilmar Construction and also architect Johnny Waycaster. They've been working hand in hand with the city to get the southern half of this facility open and ready so that we can now give the key to Visit Natchez. I'm here with Alderwoman of Ward 1, Valencia Hall, and representatives of Visit Natchez and Lindsay Gilbert, who is our interim director. But we also have with us representatives of NAPAC, Bobby Dennis, also our new director at DNA, Kevin Myers, and beside him is Norma West. And also our Visit Natchez team, we have Mallory, Juana, we have Jessica, and our Miss Hospitality. We are so glad to have her with us also, and also with Dr. Roscoe Barnes with Visit Natchez. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. It's an appropriate time to do this because today we are celebrating National Tourism and Travel Week here in Natchez. I have a proclamation for that effect, and if you'll just bear with me, because tourism is so important to our city. And so I'm going to just go over this very quickly. But tourism has for many years been a driving force in the city of Natchez, keeping our economy going even during hard times for almost 100 years. Last year alone, over 1 million tourists visited our city, representing a local economic impact of over 100 million, close to 1,800 jobs, making Natchez on a per capita basis the top performing tourism destination of any small city in our region. From carriage rides to sunsets, Natchez has it all. Every year, countless events such as our long-cherished spring and fall pilgrimages, Natchez Festival of Music, Natchez Food and Wine Festival, along with our Balloon Festival, Angels on the Bluff, and Mardi Gras celebrations, draw thousands to our shining city on the river's highest hill. We could have filled up a whole other sheet of paper with all of the events that we have. In addition, we as a city are continually finding ways to tell our whole story with NAPAC. And Bobby Dennis, we're glad you are here representing NAPAC. Along with the city, the Natchez African American Museum of History and Culture on Main Street has become a vital partner in telling that story every day. We now have close to 30 identified sites along our city's self-guided African American History Tour, and special celebrations such as Black History Month in February and Juneteenth have become times chock full of activities for our entire community to enjoy. There is no doubt that a robust tourism industry has provided significant economic benefits to our country, closer to home, our state, and of course our city. Tourism has long been a foundation for a healthy workforce, serving as one of the largest private sector employers in not only our city, but our entire country. And locally, and I like this part, spending by travelers from all over the world has benefited our city and state government alike, generating tax revenue to support essential services and programs. Our Visit Natchez team, give them a hand. They continue to lead the way in making sure an elevated travel experience in our Bluff City is promoted regionally, nationally, and even internationally. And our Natchez Convention Center, and I think we have some from our convention center here. I'm looking.
Ryan.
Ryan, you're back there. And this is a shout out for all that y'all do. They continue to draw the best kind of tourists, those who spend multiple nights and spend money at so many of our local businesses. Combined with our amazing history, our stunning historic mansions, and unequaled outdoor experiences along the Natchez Trace and our beautiful Miss Lou, tourists continually indulge in our unrivaled southern hospitality with more great bed and breakfast establishments, short-term rentals, restaurants, and shops than any other city our size. We are truly blessed. It is therefore with pleasure we proclaim May 19th to the 25th, 2024, our National Travel and Tourism Week. And so with that, Lindsay Gilbert, I'm handing this over to you.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to just say this. It is great to see what was a vacant building now being repurposed for such a great purpose, and that is to become our new visitor center right here in downtown Natchez. Of course, we'll have a ribbon cutting soon because nothing can happen until they have the key and can start moving in.
Yay! And we thank you guys, Mayor, the Board of Aldermen, my Board of Commissioners, the staff here. We're so excited to get in this beautiful building. I think it might be the best spot in the city, and I might move my office here. But we know that the community has really wanted another central location for visitors, and we're really happy to provide that and not only invite them here, but welcome them when they get here. And so we're just really thankful to everyone who is involved in this project.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
Let's thank Hillmore Construction and Johnny Wade Castle and Associates.
Yay.
Well done. We also very soon will see the development of the north end beginning. And the Board of Aldermen has now approved a proposal to make that a part of our Natchez Convention Center, offering the Mississippi River Room, which will be an unrivaled place for special events along the Mississippi River and to help us attract even more conferences to our town. We are embarking upon our $6 million renovation project to include the auditorium, to include, obviously, we're almost finished, the Civic Center, but the largest part of that being renovating our convention center. We actually let that contract back at the early part of the year, but we're having to wait until August for work to begin because the convention center has been that busy, and that's good for Natchez. Now, we'll have more about that in the coming weeks. And I see Alderman Curtis Maroney. I'm going to ask Alderman Maroney to please make his way forward. Alderman Maroney is also the chair of our Public Properties Committee. But we have also a very exciting announcement now that we want to make. That is because of our partnership with DNA, Downtown Natchez Alliance, our city has been successful in being awarded a $362,000 grant funded by the Mississippi Legislature in the session just concluded, and that money is being appropriated through the Mississippi Main Street organization. That $362,000 is going to allow us to transform this plaza and even the property behind us, and we will therefore be making great strides toward realizing our downtown master plan's ambitions for this property. And so today, to comment further, we have with us our new director, executive director of DNA, Downtown Natchez Alliance, Kevin Myers. And Kevin, I'm going to pass the microphone over to you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mayor, and congratulations, Visit Natchez, on your new position down here on the bluff. As Mayor Gibson just said, just a week ago, the governor signed 2 bills to establish and fund the Mississippi Main Street Revitalization Grant. This year, it's going to fund 19 projects across the state, 2 Main Street programs, which Downtown Natchez Alliance is one of. Before the bill was even signed, DNA had submitted a project and it was approved, and DNA will be receiving that $362,000 quite soon to create this elevated experience down here at the Bluff around the depot. And we're excited to work with the city and carry that project out.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, that's teamwork at its best. The city, Visit Natchez, along with DNA and other interested parties and stakeholders, will be working on what we expect will be a fantastic transformation of this space. We could not do any of this without the support of the Mississippi Department of Archives and History. As you know, this building and everything on this bluff that the city owns happens to be a Mississippi landmark. And so Carter Burns, who serves not only as Executive Director of the Historic Natchez Foundation, but also on the board of Mississippi Department of Archives and History, actually has helped make this possible, because we could not have completed this renovation were it not for a grant that the city received through MDAH and their Community Heritage, Alderwoman Hall?
Community Heritage Preservation Grant.
Community Heritage Preservation Grant. I want to make sure I got it right. Carter, I'm not going to put you on the spot. You don't have to come up here, but please know that we appreciate you, we appreciate Katie Blunt, and we appreciate Archives and History. In addition to the $362,000 made available through the Mississippi Legislature for Natchez, we also have $6 million that's been made available through the Mississippi Department of Archives and History to help toward that fantastic goal of recreating the tourist experience at the Natchez Grand Village. So these are good times for Natchez. And what we anticipate will take place here is going to be truly transformational. Now, I have to say, none of this could be done without the support of our Board of Aldermen. And I remember, and I'll never forget, when Chesney Doyle and others in DNA, including Norma West and Joanne Brumfield, reached out and said, we have just a few days to get an application in for this plaza project. I had to immediately get on the phone with aldermen. My first call was Alderwoman Valencia Hall. It was over the course of a weekend. And she immediately embraced this project, and we are in her ward, and I'm going to turn this over to her.
There really isn't much more to say. I think the mayor has said everything, welcomed everyone, but it is a privilege to be on this grand precipice of a building and overlooking our bluff. And it's just amazing what we can do once we work as a team and within the Department of Interior guidelines. So anything we do, we can make it happen. So thank you all. And thank Chandler Russin. I see him out there too. And our Chamber of Commerce, Lynn Jenkins and her staff. Yeah. So thank you all.
Thank you, Alderwoman. Alderman Maroney, do you have anything to add?
I do not.
I have one other person to thank. He's always in the back. He's never on camera. But James Johnston, none of this would have happened without you. Thank you, James. So now, Lindsay,
Yes.
it's up to you.
Where's the key?
I've got to give you a key. Yeah, I gave you the key. Okay.
I have it. I mean, you can have,
No, I don't want it back. So, Lindsay, the next time we meet here will be to cut a ribbon.
Yes.
And what's your anticipation as far as between now and then?
So we plan on opening next week, so just bear with us as we have some growing pains and work out the kinks, but we will have someone here starting next Tuesday, and you can stop in and just see the progress. But hopefully later this summer we'll be able to do a ribbon cutting, and Visit Natchez will have a kind of big grand opening.
Wonderful. And I understand a new Natchez movie is being produced also,
Yes.
and there will be a viewing room here.
Right. It was hard to top the old movie, but we're just doing an updated version. The staff has been great. We had a crew here about 3 weeks ago, and we're looking forward to seeing the end product.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. It's a great time in Natchez, and we are truly so blessed. And may God bless you. Thank you.